Now let's take a look at how we add more than just our home page to our Google site. So I have my page that I created when I created my Google site, and right now I don't have a title on this page. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a title really quickly, and I'm going to call it Morgan's Tech Trainings. Okay. Now, please notice that it's not the exact same name as I gave to my actual site, and that's okay. You can change that up. So this is the name of your site. This is the name or title on your homepage. So they can be two different things, okay? And we'll look at how we put different information on our homepage in just a minute, but you probably are going to want to have more than one page on your Google site. So let's start with just adding pages. So if you notice over here on the right hand side, I have insert, and you can insert all kinds of different things. We're going to get to that in the next video. And then I have pages and themes. So I'm going to click on pages. And when I get here, I can see that I have my home page, which is right here, which is this page that we are looking at now. You can leave this titled home if you want to, or you can click on the three little dots and you could duplicate that page, add a subpage, which we'll talk about in just a minute, or you can click on properties and you could rename that to something else if you wanted to. So if I wanted to call it Morgan's Tech Trainings, I could. Okay, I'm just going to leave it as home for now. And then let's say that I want to have some additional pages on my website. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to click the plus sign. When I do that, it's going to pop up some different options. I can have a menu section, a full page embedded, a new link, or just a new page. We're going to do new page. And I'm going to name this new page, and I'm going to call it Tech Tutorial Videos. I'm going to hit done. So now I have this page. It's going to pop up here. It's going to use the same formatting, and instead of having that title page like it had on my home page, it's going to title it whatever I named that page. And you will notice that now I have the option to click between those two pages here at the top. So I can go back to my home page, or I can click on the Tech Tutorials video. Okay, I'm going to add another page, and I'm going to call this one Tech Presentations. I'm going to hit done. So now I have that. You can see where it doesn't quite fit the size when it does that. So you can always adjust that, and we'll look at more ways to adjust and make things look pretty later. And then I'm going to add one more page, and I'm going to call it Tech Tips. I'm going to hit done. Okay. Now you can see over here, this is kind of my menu of the pages that I've created. I have my home page, and then you'll see that each additional page is here. Okay, again, they're all up here at the top as well, so that I could click between those different pages as I want to. For each page, you have these three little dots that give you some more options. So you can choose to make that particular page a home page. You could duplicate the page. Again, we can go to the properties and change the name. Add subpage, you could hide the navigation, and you can delete the page. Let's talk about adding a subpage first. So let's say that you have tech tutorial videos, and I want to divide those up based on the grade band that they are appropriate for. So I'm going to add a subpage, and when it comes up for me to add that subpage, I'm going to give it a name. So I'm going to do elementary. I'm going to hit done, and you will notice that this comes under here and is now listed as elementary. I'm going to add another subpage. So I'm going to go back to my three little dots. Let's add another subpage, and I'm going to do middle. And I'm going to add one more subpage, and I'm going to do high. Okay, so I've got tutorial videos for elementary, middle, and high. Notice that they kind of drop down, and you can see them under the tech tutorial videos, but you'll notice that they don't appear up here in my bar. But what you do see now is under tech tutorial videos, there's this little down arrow, and when I hover over it, it will give me the options for my subpages that I can click between. Okay. You can rearrange the order that those are in. So if I see drop down, I have elementary, middle, and high, and I'm good with that order. But if you for some reason wanted it to be in alphabetical order, you can just click and drag those the way you want them. And now it will change up here and it will be in that order. So you do have that option. So those are sub pages that you could do if you want to be more specific about where you put certain information. Okay. You also have the option to hide from navigation. So I'm going to hide this particular page from navigation, my tech tips. So right now I can see that it's got this line across it. So that means that it's hidden from navigation, and you'll notice it doesn't appear up here in my upper bar of my web page anymore. Now, why would you want to do that? Well, maybe you have it linked somewhere in the body of your web page and you want people to have to click on it to get to it from there. Then you might want to hide some of those pages. I do that with my Tech Hub website, where there are buttons for you to click on to go to the different pages so they don't all show up in the navigation at the top. Okay, so that is how you add pages and subpages to your Google site.